There aren't many off-road trails in the world more famous than the Rubicon Trail in Northern California. At just 22 miles long, with only 12 miles of actual trail, the Rubicon might not seem like much on paper, but for over 70 years it has been a rite of passage for off-road enthusiasts of all kinds. With obstacles ranging from easy to extremely difficult, incredible overlooks and scenery, and places to camp, the Rubicon Trail really does offer everything you could want from an off-road adventure. In fact, the Rubicon Trail is so ingrained in the off-road lifestyle that North America's favorite 4x4 vehicle, the Jeep, even has a model named after it. 10 years ago, I can't believe that it's going on 10 years ago, I had the opportunity to check riding the Rubicon Trail off my bucket list. I rode from the Lake Tahoe end of the trail to about the halfway point on a mix of Yamaha Grizzly ATVs and Rhino side-by-sides. At that time, ATV and side-by-side use on the trail was pretty rare. That ride illustrated for me why this trail has captured the hearts and minds of so many off-road enthusiasts over the decades. It challenged both my nerve and my skill, but rewarded me with some incredible scenery and memories that will last forever. Last season, Yamaha introduced the RMAX and RMAX 4 models. AJ and I wasted no time in putting them both through their paces on our local trails here in Ontario, Canada. Now, if you're wondering what the RMAX and the Rubicon Trail have to do with each other, stay tuned because I'm getting to that. We tested the RMAX two-seater in a number of different scenarios and conditions, and we were impressed with how it handled all of them. However, we were extra impressed with how it handled really gnarly terrain like rocks and roots. The massive, ultra-grippy tires combined with plush long travel suspension, an excellent 4x4 system, and a dedicated crawl mode resulted in a vehicle that simply chewed its way over anything we could throw in its path. From deep mud to wet roots and big rocks, nothing seemed to slow it down. For 2022, Yamaha decided to showcase the incredible trail and rock capabilities of the RMAX by organizing a media ride on none other than, you guessed it, the Rubicon Trail. Unfortunately, this ride took place while the Canada-US border was still locked down tight, so neither AJ nor myself could go. Saying I was super bummed about this would be a massive understatement, but luckily for us, our good friend and fellow journalist, Casey Cordiero, offered to represent Dirt Trax on the ride and take our place. We don't let just anybody represent Dirt Trax. You watch our show and you trust our opinions because you know they're backed up by a deep-seated passion that borders on obsession and decades worth of experience riding and driving anything and everything with a motor. Casey isn't just a seasoned off-road journalist. Casey is an off-road nutcase just like us. He's as passionate as they come, and like us, his knowledge and opinions are backed by decades of hands-on experience. Casey is the real deal.
What's going on, Dirt Trax Nation? I am Casey Cordiero here on special assignment from the Dirt Trax crew. And man, I'm so excited to be here in Northern California on the iconic Rubicon Trail. It's an amazing trail. If you haven't heard of it, it's more of a Jeep trail, but we are here with Yamaha and driving these all-new Yamaha Wolverine RMAX 1000 units. We're so excited to be here on a 2-day adventure, and we're literally doing the entire trail.
When Yamaha puts on or hosts an event like this one, they don't cut any corners, which is why, as I said before, I'm so bummed I had to miss this one. Brand new RMAX limited edition units awaited the group and featured Yamaha's Adventure Pro infotainment system, factory installed stereo, and of course, Fox IQS on-the-fly adjustable suspension. 30-inch Maxxis Carnivore tires are ideally suited to the type of terrain you'll encounter on the Rubicon Trail.
So on day one, we started on the west side of the trail near Loon Lake, which is a really popular staging area. If you are interested in coming and driving the trail yourself, it's a great spot to come out and park your trailers and start from here. It's a lot of rock challenges, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there is no no easy part to this trail. But again, the RMAX was up for the challenge. We went up and down little sloughs, big sloughs. We went past Rubicon Springs, which is the iconic camping area there, and went up Cadillac Hill to Observation Point, which is just an amazing viewpoint up there. Something that everybody should see. It's really cool right now too, because there's actually a little bit of snow in the area. We had these passing clouds. It's absolutely gorgeous here in mid-June.
Over the years, the Rubicon Trail has undergone many changes and improvements. However, one of the most recognizable landmarks still exists, the Rubicon Springs Campground.
After our day-long ride, we stayed the night at Rubicon Springs. Again, just a gorgeous little spot right along the river. We had our climate tents and gear that were set up for us and everything. We had some great food from the Rubicon Trail Adventures crew. Again, just a beautiful, beautiful time. We all got some sleep by a big campfire, and we were ready for day 2. On day 2, we started super early in the morning, around 7 o'clock. Went up big sloughs this time, which was a heck of a challenge, but everybody made it through clean. It was just a perfect run. Same with little sloughs, and these again, they're just iconic and just huge challenges, to put these vehicles through. Made it through with flying colors, and then again, we just got to see some amazing sights along the way, between the lakes and the rivers and the mountaintops too. So the beautiful part of it as well is we hit it at the right time with the weather. So if you're gonna come out and do it, definitely look for that before you come out here. The weather can change really quick when you're in the mountains this high. So it's something to look out for as you're coming in. The other thing you're going to want to consider too is where you stay and where you stage before you come out to the trail. You've got on the west side, you've got Sacramento, the east side, you've got Lake Tahoe. Both are beautiful places, and if you have my recommendation, I would say go to the Lake Tahoe side. You're going to get the best of both worlds, where you're going to be able to drive on the Rubicon Trail with your RMAX, and you're going to be able to enjoy some amazing sights over in Tahoe where the water is. So again, can't go wrong with this area. Highly recommended to come out to the Rubicon Trail. Again, it's known for Jeeps, but these side-by-sides, man, they can absolutely dominate the trail and just be a great adventure for you. So bring your family out, bring your friends, and come enjoy the Rubicon Trail. And we're gonna go out on these Yamahas and go have some more fun in the RMAX. So we'll see you out there.
Clearly, Casey had an awesome time, and if I wasn't jealous before, you better believe I am now. It looks like it was an awesome experience, and the RMAX handled this business without even batting an eyelash. However, all of this has left me with one final thought. Does the R in RMAX stand for Rubicon? Now, officially, I really don't know, but based on how capable this vehicle was on the Rubicon Trail itself, maybe it should.